Hello and welcome back. This is rock riff number 3. So this is combining power chords and palm mutes into a progression that's not quite so heavy metal. I'd say it's still kind of in the vein of, you know, classic rock, maybe Danzig's Grandma's Band, that kind of thing. Anyway, so it's just really applying those core concepts, though, of having the palm mute on a power chord, you know, getting that sounding nice and good, being able to move to the next power chord, and a little bit of flavor stuff I added in there, and just work yourself through a progression in that. So it sounds like this. There's two different sections. There's an A section and a B section that you'll see on your PDF. The very beginning on your A power chord, there's just 2 bars, and you're going to do an open strum and then some palm mutes and another open strum. So you're going to do an open strum on 1 and then on the upbeat of 4. And so anyway, it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4. So that little piece of information you're going to want to work on your own until you're comfortable with it. The next piece, it moves down to an F chord, and there's a little trick where you actually lift off your first finger and you keep your third finger there and you play the open E string. You hit that note and right back onto the F chord. So it's F, off, back on, and then some palm mutes. 3 palm mutes. And then up to your G power chord. So that little bit, that 2-bar idea sounds like that. So when you put them together, it should sound like this. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the B section is, you'll notice there's 4 different passes through it, but it's really the same idea. It's 4 bars of info. The first 2 bars are the same, and the first 2 passes through are the same. Now, the third and the fourth are a little bit different. So it sounds like this. It's this idea. 2, 3, 4. So that's the whole thing. Now we're going to break it down and get into it. Okay, so the first time through, you're going to hit your C power chord, rooted on the 8th fret, E string. Should be getting that note and that note. You're just going to strum it twice. Move down to your 5th fret A power chord. Finish it off with all palm mutes. So it's should sound like that. Then you do the same strumming pattern over the next 2 chords, which is on the G and then the F. So you're going to strum the G and then palm mute the F. So you're going to go. So that whole section now, those 4 bars are should be like that. So that's what's going to be the repeating theme for the B section. So one more time through. 2, 3, 4. Now the third time is a little bit different. Instead of 2 strums on your C chord, you're going to lower that note 1 fret the second time. So it's going to be C, then you're going to lower the bass note 1 fret to the 7th. Now some guys, they want to play this this power chord instead of the traditional way. You can play it with your pinky. I kind of don't recommend it in the beginning stages to do that. It's good to be consistent and make your first and your third finger strong. But in the context of this song, it's not necessarily bad because you're not moving around a whole lot. So it's okay as long as you're consciously aware that, okay, on this particular part of the riff, I'm always going to play this chord with my pinky. You're going to be okay. So either way, in this case, is cool. So I'm just going to use my third finger just for clarity's sake. And so the third piece sounds like this. So it should be like that. First strum, second strum, then you land on your A and do the mutes. Now the second part of the third piece, and first strum's on the G, second strum you move up a whole step to your A, down to the first fret to your F again. So it's like that. It's really the same idea, it's just sounding, it's a little more interesting to hear the third time around and not, hear the exact same thing again. So it's... So when I put them together, the third pass through on the B section sounds like... So you should be getting that. Now the fourth time is exactly the same, except the ending is going to shift from that F when you're palm muting it, and some of that time is going to be spent moving upwards to the G. Kind of like that. In context, sounds like this. Right there. And the reason for that is this chord's climbing to come back to A minor to connect with the A section. So it has more of a sense of, the transition is smoother. So the fourth time through again sounds like... And then you'd go back to your A section. So I'm going to do one time through the whole riff now. So A section into B section. Here we go. So there you have it. That is rock riff number 3. Play it loud, enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time.